It's Louise Fay for VIP Boxing, and I'm really excited to be down here today with brand new signing, Laylie Heath. Laylie, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Happy Saturday and all that.
Yes.
Down here to do a bit of training this morning and catch up.
Yes.
But before we dive into what we're looking for in the future, for people who might not know you, just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into boxing.
Yeah, so I'm from Sunderland ABC. I've had 50 amateur fights, won 4 national titles, boxed for England a few times, recently won the senior ABAs. Yeah, I started boxing when I was 10, no reason in particular, just one day I decided I wanted to try a boxing gym and then went from there really.
You've said that like it was so plain sailing, Laylie. I just won 4 national titles.
Because that's how it was, yeah.
But really, it sounds like it was just a natural progression.
Yeah.
Like you just said, there was nothing that drove you to a boxing gym.
Nothing.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Was it an instantaneous feeling when you know, we all get involved in sport, don't we?
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm sure you've done different sports at primary school and you were heading into secondary. What was it about boxing?
It just was something totally different. Like, I don't know what it was, from stepping foot in that gym, I just loved it. Everything comes so natural as well. Seemed to have a good natural start as well. I just loved it really, yeah.
There was never looking back, it was always the goal.
That's it, yeah.
So, 10 years old, you're in the gym and I assume you had a couple of skills bouts.
Yeah, I had 2 eye.
I love the eye roll then.
Yeah.
As if to say, I really wish I hadn't had to do the skills, let me just get in and back. But you probably wouldn't have been sat there at 10 years, 11 years old thinking, I'm going to be 20, I'm going to be turning over professional, and now I've got these new goals. Mm-hmm. How much did you learn about yourself and resilience and confidence?
Oh, I've learnt loads, you know, still learning things now. Yeah. You learn new things every day about yourself. I think it's more your mindset as well. Your body will give up before your mind does. It's crazy, but I've learned so much about myself, you know. Probably wouldn't be the person I am today without boxing. Obviously, it changes your life, doesn't it? And you don't know what you will be like without it.
And you don't realise your life's changing, and you don't realise you're growing as a person, do you?
That's it.
You know, we're at the VIP Boxing Academy today, and we've got the Chronic Warriors here coming in later. And that's grassroots, and then obviously we've got the elites in the academy at VIP, and then they'll hopefully turn on to go pro. And for me as a coach, when I see these young people coming in, a lot of these never want to get punched in the face. It's about the skills, the drills and all of that, but you watch them grow, you watch them change.
Yeah.
Do you think that helped you through school and secondary school and just socialising?
Oh yeah, totally. I think it teaches you a lot about other people as well.
Yes.
How people operate and stuff, and you've got to be very careful of people. I think it just, I don't know, it changes you without realising.
You become more conscientious, don't you, and more aware of...
That's it, yeah, It's a lonely sport as well, so you know you can only trust yourself 100%. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, I suppose when there's 11 players on a pitch in football...
That's it, yeah.
You know, win, lose or draw, you're back in the changing room and you're having that debrief. And as much as you've got a team around you in boxing, which we're going to discuss in a minute, ultimately what happens in those 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and it'll be 10 rounds soon. It's on you, isn't it?
That's
and
it, yeah.
It's about that self responsibility.
Yeah, totally.
So, tell me a little bit about your team then. Sunderland ABC, home of one of our top prospects, Travis Waters.
Yes.
You're here with your coach today. Just tell us a little bit about how important that team has been for you and how long you've been with them.
Yeah, so I've been with them about 6-7 years now. You know, it's always felt like home to us. We're a massive team up there. Yeah, it's just, it gives the dedication that's in there from the coaches and the boxers. You know, it's great. And I've got Kirk, who's also an amateur coach there, being my coach now. So he's still doing the amateurs and doing me as well as a pro.
Are you his first pro?
Yes,
Oh, so a great journey for you both then?
Yes, so it's a fresh start for the both of us.
Good. And obviously, you know, like you said, you're just turning over pro, but you're an elite in the amateurs. That's where you've finished that part of your career.
Yeah.
So you'll have had 10, 11-year-old girls and boys in the gym as amateurs that are now looking to you as that inspiration.
Definitely, yeah.
How do you carry that? How do you carry that pressure? Or is it pressure? Or is it privilege?
There's no pressure there, really. If people's looking up, you know, thinking, I think it's a good thing that I'm doing it, because sort of in Sunderland ABC, there's no sort of professional, well, there wasn't before I was there. So I think it's something to look forward to for other people, you know, there is that chance to progress onto better things.
And you're paving that way, and you're going to be showing what's possible.
That's it.
That sounds exciting, doesn't it? For those who have not seen any of your amateur fights, there are plenty to go and have a look at out on socials and on YouTube and things. But just describe you as a fighter, and what can fans expect when you step under those pro lights?
I think I've got a sort of like control skill set. I think it's sort of, you know, I'm picking my shots as well, using my jab. It's not just come forward, I'll steam ahead. I know I am powerful as well. With doing my strength and conditioning now. So I think it's just sort of like a controlled fighter, using my brain a lot more as well.
Settling down a little bit more.
That's it, yeah. Thinking about things, processing things, thinking about before, after, what my opponent's going to do, getting reactions from them.
It becomes a little bit more tactical with that slowing
it's a process,
it down, isn't it?
It's not just you go in and you fling shots, you've got to think about what you're going to do before, how you're going to draw them, getting reactions from them, all sort of stuff. That's to learn on.
And again, that's the exciting part of the challenge, isn't it? When you get to the top of your sport in the amateurs, I think that's the point, isn't it? Where you think, okay, my sponges are completely saturated now, I need to move on to something else. How long have you been going through this transition then, from your last fight in the amateurs to sitting here today? How long has that process been?
Well, my last fight was in April or May.
Oh, not long.
So not long ago, no. And I was sort of, you know, going down the England squads and stuff. They didn't want us on the main team down there. So it was either I stay for another year to try and win the ABAs again and try me luck to get on there. But I sort of seen how they trained down there, and it just wasn't for me. And I feel as if I was stuck at one place. I thought that there was no progression in the amateurs left for me. I just sort of needed, I was thinking about this myself, but I sort of needed somebody like Kirk, you know, to give us like a little tip on sort of what he would recommend us do.
Isn't it interesting though, you know, you could have quite easily become disenchanted in boxing because, you know, 4-time national champion, by rights, you should be on the podium squad by default if you was to go on paper.
Totally,
but, you know, that isn't the way that the world works, and you could quite easily, like I say, become disenchanted. Do you think the fact that you have boxed since the age of 10 and all those skills we mentioned right at the beginning has been able to give you that discipline, the resilience, the understanding that there's a path there, and this is, you know, not everything is there to stop you, and hence why you've gone down this road?
Yeah, totally. I think the signs is there clearly. If I've boxed, I've won obviously 4 national titles at every category. So if I haven't been on the main squad any of them times, clearly it's a sign that path's not for me. So what'll meant to be, won't it? So.
Well, it's brought you towards us, so we're very, very pleased. Really. We're really, really pleased. Who have you been moving around with? Who's been supporting you in the ring in this process? Now you're getting ready for your pro licence and to step through those ropes.
To be fair, being Kirk mainly, he's been there for us. I know. Definitely. You know, we're speaking every day about things. He's been like mainly the only one there who's given us advice, and I think it's only, you don't need a lot of people, you just need the right people around you. So I think obviously he's been there and done it. He was a professional boxer, so he sort of knows the mistakes he's made, and sort of the other people that sort of want to use you or, like, you know, get things from you, and I think he'll sort of be able to stop me making them mistakes as much as he can. So I think he's definitely a good person to have around.
Puts that force field around you, doesn't it? That means you can carry on and concentrate on the training. And
totally.
They're there to buffer that away around you, really. Boxing can be a tough and lonely sport, and you've just mentioned there, you know, I'm not going to go into too much of it, but you felt like you weren't wanted on that team.
Yeah.
What one thing has kept you going all the way through that? Is it the goal that you want to get to in the pros? Is it just dogged determination? And was there ever a time when you went, do you know what?
Oh
No.
yeah, there's been plenty of times where I've not wanted to do boxing anymore. You know, it does get tough when you're getting up and 4 o'clock in the morning, go run and train on the night, working in between that. It's sort of like you think to yourself, what am I actually doing this for?
Yeah. Especially when the money's not coming in.
Yeah, that's it.
It's an expensive sport.
Yeah, it does get like that a lot of times, especially in the amateurs. You know, if you're not fighting, you're sort of just training in the gym, waiting about, and it's a weird thing. But I think I've got, with this new fresh start, I've got lots of goals. I just want to see how far I can get, and I believe I can mix it with the best.
Are we trying? Is that what we're aiming for? We're going to go all the way to the top, Laylie?
Totally, yeah. If I thought that I was only going to, you know, get English title level, I wouldn't put myself in it, because it takes a lot out of you mentally. Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot out of your life. So if I thought that was my peak, I wouldn't bother. But I know like how good I am, and I do believe in myself.
Okay, let's talk fantasy fights then. At some point in your career, dream venue, dream opponent.
I wouldn't say I've got a dream opponent. You know, anybody. When I get to like the level, and I'm not in any rush to get there. You know, I'm happy to fight the best. You know, try me shots. Yeah.
Get you on the Sunderland football ground.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah. I think
And in women's boxing, are there any role models that you found yourself looking up to? Or is it just boxing as a whole, and you take from every bit that you can?
I wouldn't say I've got any role models, you know. I think there's a lot of good people out there, but I'm my own person. I mean, I do like a lot of people, but I wouldn't really say I've got any role models as such.
I think you're going to be a role model for those young people, though, from what I've spoken to you today, and the fact that you're still around the amateur scene, and like you said, those young girls coming through. And you've also sort of mentioned to me just off camera there about the dedication of the timeline, the time scale, your timetable with work and everything else.
Yeah.
You're not at the point where you are able to say, I'm full-time training. You have got to work for a living to keep the roof over your head and the bills paid.
Yeah.
So just tell people, you know, a little bit, what does your day look like?
Yeah, so a typical day, I mean, I haven't started my full-time camp yet, where I am training twice a day, but I have started the 4 o'clock runs.
That's 4 a.m. just to...
4 a.m. in the morning.
You say it quick, it's not so bad.
Yeah, so I get up at 4 a.m, you know, do a run, come back, get changed, have breakfast, go to work for 6, finish at 3, you know, get a little rest, get some food, you know, do whatever I need to do. And then it's training at 7 again on the night. And then I've got, you know, strength and conditioning in between. So I do live a very, very busy life. But I think it'll all be worth it in the long run.
There's certainly no time to get into any mischief there.
Definitely not.
It sounds like they've got you grinding and got you grinding hard.
Yeah.
Do we know roughly when we're looking at seeing you out?
Hopefully in the next couple of months. Just going through my medicals and the licence now, that process. So hopefully in the next couple of months, yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that people are going to watch this, and if they don't already know yet, that we're jumping on the journey to support you on the way. Is there anybody that you want to thank or to mention that have helped you to this point? Any sponsors? Or do you need sponsors? Do we need to put a pitch out there?
Well, I've got a few sponsors. I've got Stu at Armageddon Fitness, who does me strength and conditioning. I've been working with him for a month now, and it's going really well. I feel as if I've come on all leaps and bounds from him. So I'm excited to keep working with him. I've got Alex from Relax and Replenish, who does, you know, my recovery side, massages and stuff like that. And yeah, just thanks to Kirk as well, you know. He didn't have to do this, he's done it from his own back. Yeah, it's been really good.
Well, Laylie, like I said, we're looking forward to the journey. Welcome to Team VIP. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, because you'll be able to catch up not just with this interview, all of the backstage fight content and our live streams. First fight night of the season, 6th of September at Blackpool Winter Gardens. Mason Cartwright headlines against Senator Tyler Christopher. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Laylie. It's been a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.